Hi everyone, it's another vlog episode of Marvin Says. For today's episode, it's going to be an unboxing and at the same time, I'll be giving my first impressions, okay, about the next gen console which I just received. Mainit-init pa ngayon lang. It's the Xbox Series S. Okay, so without further ado, wag na nating patagalin pa. Alright, I'm so excited. I had this already and let's check the contents of the box and I'm gonna give you my initial thoughts, impressions uh, about this little beast. Okay, and konting story lang of why I got this instead of its big brother, the Series X. Okay, so simulan na natin. It just arrived today. The Xbox Series S just arrived today and sa tingin ko naman you already knew how the unit looks from the reviews coming from the YouTubers, no, but just the same, this is my channel. I'm gonna show you the box first. Okay, so the box is this one. Okay, right, so it's Xbox and then you have the S down below and then you have the specifications. It's 512 gigabytes SSD of its internal storage. Okay, and this is the back of the box. Okay, simple lang yung box na no. It's white and then green. That's the color of Microsoft or the Xbox. It's green. Okay, so a brief history why I or a story why I got this instead of the Xbox Series X, the the big brother. Unang-una, the price constraint. Okay, budget. I got this no in exchange for my PS4 Pro. No, what I meant is I sold my PS4 Pro and then I purchased this. Okay? Bakit ako kaagad-agad bumili ng Xbox ng next gen console? Because when I was playing the Jedi Fallen Order sa PS4 Pro, you can actually have two options in that game no sa PS4 Pro. One is the performance and then the other one is the visuals no. And if you select the performance no, when I was gaming in the PS4 Pro, yung frame rate niya nag-iba no. It's parang nag-upscale ang frame rate no. Ang PS4 Pro is marketed to play at 4K at the same time steady 30 frames per second FPS. But with that game, yung frame rate niya hindi siya 30 parang close to 60. Not 60, but it can be like 45 or 50 FPS. So nakita ko yung galaw no under the performance mode. Yung smoothness ng game no when you have a high FPS, mas maganda. Mas maganda yung experience. I've made a vlog of that as well, no? The review about the Jedi Fallen Order for the PS4 Pro. Na sinabi ko na yung frame rate, no, mas smooth if you are to select the performance mode. Okay? So from there, sabi ko, I think I want to upgrade, no? I don't want to play 30 frames per second anymore. But instead, I want to experience at least 60 frames per second. Doon na pumasok. So I was like contemplating on Xbox Series X or Series S. The problem with the Series X, sobrang mahal dito sa Pilipinas, no? At the same time, parating nauubusan or walang stock. Data Blitz, nag-stock lang sila tig-isang unit and they're selling it for 35,999. So close to 36,000. Pero hotcake siya, no? Ang bilis nang mawala, no? 36,000 ang retail price na dito, considering na ang Xbox Series X is $500 in the United States. And if you are to factor the tax, supposedly dapat mga 31 to 32,000 lang siya dapat landed cost dito sa Pilipinas. But due to walang regional partner ang Microsoft dito sa Asia, then lahat ng units are coming from, the United States or Europe, the UAE, basta sa mga yun, no? So yun, price constraint, budget-wise, hindi ko kaya ang Xbox Series X. If you can remember, back in November of 2020, ang sabi ko, no, in my vlog about the facts about PS5 and Xbox Series X, I am leaning towards Xbox Series X at that time, no? Kinain ko yung salita ko kasi hindi ko kaya. To be honest, hindi ko kaya. Masyadong mahal ang Xbox Series X. It's 36,000. The scalpers are selling it for 41,000. 40,000 pinaka mababa kung nakita sa marketplace, no? The highest is like 45,000 for the Xbox Series X. So hindi ko siya kaya, no? And Xbox Series S, no? Ang Game 1 PH, nagbenta sila ng Xbox Series S. It retailed for 24,000. Mabilis din mawala. So, good luck, suntok sa buwan sa mga naghahangad na magkaroon ng Xbox Series S or X dito sa Pilipinas kasi mabilis mawala at walang stock, no? So sabi ko, going back, no, I can't afford the Xbox Series X. Might as well go with the Xbox Series S, no? Matagal kong pinag-isipan, no, although my wife is telling me, bakit Series S? No, why not Series X? I told her the pros and cons of both. Somehow, she wants to get me the Series X, but the thing is, namamahala na ako for a console, 36,000. No? Sabi ko, hindi naman ako masyadong naglalaro. I'm just a casual gamer, so okay na ako sa Series S. Ang drawback lang sa Series S, wala siyang disk drive. So, it's basically all digital. But, the Series S, no, it gives me the opportunity to play for a 60 FPS and the pinaka-maximum ng console na to is the 120 FPS. Again, all dependent on the games itself. Okay, all dependent on the developers. But right now, most of the games released for the Series X, Series S, it's basically at constant 60 FPS. So, panalo na ako doon, no? That's the reason I'm so excited now. Kasi 60 FPS, it's basically a big jump. Parang a night and day jump, no? From PS4 Pro, 30 FPS. And right now, it's 60 FPS. So, doon ako na-excite, no? I can not hide my excitement about this console. Okay, so, eto na yun. Let's unbox and I'll show you the contents. Okay, so right from the box, ito siya. This is the unit. Nakita na to sa mga ibang reviews sa YouTube. But just the same, this is the Xbox Series S. No, ito siya. Ito yung harap niyan. Okay, the side, this is the back part of the console. So may mga ports. No, you have the Ethernet, you have the port for USB, 2 ports for USB, and then you have the HDMI out. You have this one, which is the storage expansion slot, and then you have this one for the power. Okay, ang top nito is this one. So para siyang you know, oven something. First impression, maliit siya, no? Pero mabigat, no? Mabigat itong unit na to. Akala ko magaan lang. So hindi pala. Maputi. Well, that's the trademark. Na this is basically parang nakopya yung Xbox One S, yung sinundan nito, no? Puti rin yun. And mabigat siya. Okay, so yan yung console. This one are the cords, no? Okay, this is the power cord. And then ito naman yung HDMI cord. Okay? At the same time, you have this controller. Okay? So, isa lang ang controller na kasama sa package. Okay? When you hold the controller, no, wala akong Xbox, the previous console. Wala akong Xbox One S or the One X. I own the PlayStation 4 Fat and then the Pro. So, it's a big jump, no, from the PlayStation controller. Balik ako sa Xbox. And masasabi ko na yung controller na to, medyo rough dito. You know, it's rough because, you know, it gives you the grip, no? At the same time dito sa trigger buttons na ito right and left, it's also rough because of, again, grip, no? Dito naman sa mga analog sticks, masarap siyang hawakan, parang yan, no? So masarap siyang hawakan, ibang-iba ang quality or ang pagkakaklik nitong analog sticks, no, compared sa DS4, no. I just can't compare it with the PlayStation 5 controller kasi wala naman ako nun. But if I were to compare this to the DS4 Pro, the PS4 Pro's controller, mas maganda to. Okay, now this is the D-pad. Ganda rin. So in all its glory, masarap siyang hawakan at hindi mangangali yung kamay mo rito. So yun. This is the manual. Okay. Xbox. Meron pang isa. This one. Okay, it's just telling you how to put in the batteries, and then it shows you the ports of the Xbox Series S ports. And last but not the least, okay, the 2 batteries, Duracell. Okay, kailangan yan para sa controller. Kasi ang Microsoft, they did not go with the rechargeable controllers, no. They stick with this battery powered controllers, but it's okay kasi pwede kayong bumili ng play and charge kit, okay, for the Xbox Series S controllers. Alright, so yun lang yung contents ng box. So, as I go back to the story, no, para saan tong Xbox Series S, no? Xbox Series S is for those casual gamers, and at the same time, para sa mga may TV na 1080p lang or full HD, no? Maximize nyo yung TV nyo kasi this console, the Series S, can support up to 1440p resolution. So, it's target or it's locked at 1080p but can upscale up to 1440p resolution. So, ito rin yung reason kung bakit ko binili to kasi yung TV ko is just 1080p but the screen is OLED, no? So, yung Xbox Series X kasi, it supports 4K up to 8K. So, hindi ko naman maximize yung feature na yun kasi nga, naka 1080p screen lang ako, no? Or resolution. Kaya ako binili to. At the same time, yung presyo. Ang laki ng price difference eh. The Xbox Series S, you can actually get this from from Singapore, no? It's costing about 17,000 and if you are to send the unit here, it will cost you about 20,000, roughly 20,000 to 21,000 pesos. So malaking difference from the Series S to Series X. See the difference of 20,000 or 21,000 Series S compared to the Series X, which is 45,000. Okay, that's the maximum, or the SRP is 35,000. Malaking difference. Kung ang TV nyo lang is 1080p and you don't mind an all-digital console, the Xbox Series S will do good for you. Okay, but may caveat, no? The storage lang is 512 gigabytes. It's SSD. Makukulangan kayo kung marami kayong ilalagay na games. Okay, via download, no? Then papasok yung Seagate na storage, which is $200, no? So roughly pag converted to Philippine peso yun, landed cost dito mga around 13,000 pesos for a 1 terabyte storage expansion. Okay, yun ang caveat, no? It's just 512 gigabytes. Right? And it's all digital. Wala tong disk drive, no? Wala tong Blu-ray disk drive. Okay, but this console gives you gaming of 60 FPS up to 120 FPS. Importante yun, no? Yun yung pinaka-importante. The frame rate, it's 60 FPS up to 120 FPS. Yung resolution, medyo isang tabi mo muna, mas makikita lang mata yung frame rate. Okay, the 60 FPS, kung nasanay kayo sa 30 FPS ng PlayStation 4 Pro, no? Mag-iiba kayo. Mag-iiba kayo ng feeling sa 60 FPS. Naranasan ko na kasi because of the Jedi Fallen Order for the PS4 Pro, hindi sa 30 FPS, no? Mas malaki yung frame rate niya, which is I think 45. Nasabi ko sa vlog ko din yan when I did the first impression about the PS4 Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, so to summarize, you'll benefit from the Xbox Series S if you want a 60 FPS up to 120 FPS gaming, and if your monitor is just 1080p and you don't mind digital downloads, sulit ang Xbox Series S for casual gaming, no? But if your TV is 4K, alright, and if you want disc-based games and you have the money for it, go with Series X. Kasi mas aakma yung TV nyo, lalo na kung may 4K TV kayo and gusto na ng physical games, mas malakas ang Xbox Series X. But for me, I'm all good. I'm so happy with this purchase. Xbox Series S is just enough for me. Okay? Because lahat ng ticks na hinahanap ko, 60 FPS, checked. Next gen gaming, checked. Okay, that's it. No, 1080p monitor, that's what I have, checked. So yun. So this ends the vlog episode of Marvin Says. And if you kung nagustuhan niyo yung video na to, or kung hindi na nagustuhan, you can like, dislike, make a positive or negative comments. I will appreciate. Thank you so much. Sa mga bago, if you like this video, you can always, subscribe. Alright? Sa mga sumusuporta, maraming salamat ulit. Ingat po tayong lahat. Till next time, guys. Bye.